I'm Jimmy Hendrick, and this is a special episode. Let's meet and study what pattern coaching means to me on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Did you know that there are success patterns to help you receive more? To help you live a better and extraordinary life right now? Well, I'm Jimmy Hendrick, a success, confidence, and drive coach, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am here to help you receive these success patterns. Let's go. Okay. You're probably wondering, why can't you cover another subject, like maybe your personality theory or, check your ratings. Well, that was part of my original plan. But I saw the blurb on CNBC. Some of the misnomers, they call them, I guess the technical term that gets thrown under the bus is life coach. And, because I think life coaching gets like a bad rap, and I really think the words motivational speaker and life coach, it sounds good at first, but then I think specialists and those that are thought leaders need to become a little bit more, how do you say it, choosy on how they brand themselves. And so, because the misnomers about life coaching, is, it's just a dude telling someone, you need to take such and such more steps to exercise and be more heart healthy, and stuff like that. No, not necessarily. Some say, well, life coaching is like therapy. Well, maybe. However, pattern culture, if you want to deal with your past, fine, but I gotta be honest with you, pattern coaching, through my brand is going to be more, shall we say, forward thinking in the eyes of the present moment. The past-present dichotomy. The past is gone. The future is irrelevant. All we have is the present moment. But, of course, this caveat, though, with the dichotomy is, though, the future may be irrelevant, but you still need to be observant of the success patterns to plan for a better future. And sadly, I think most people, they don't want to do it. It's kind of like, I don't know how to say it. I've heard some of the motivational speakers use, the frog being, lulled to death with, lukewarm until he's just boiled to death. I kind of prefer one that's like, it starts out with this, real calm stream, okay? You're laying back down there, but you have no idea that rapids are coming. That you're about to head to the rapids, and then that's all you wrote. She wrote, she's gone. And I use that as an analogy to say, most people, they ride the current of the culture. And I have to say this. You can't escape it. We're all in that same pool together. But the ones that are really crushing it, the difference between them is they see the rapids, okay? They're not just, oh, da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Floating, nothing's wrong, and just go with whatever everybody else is doing. Well, there's a little ditty that my uncle used to sing when he was a kid. Now I'm not gonna do it on. I mean, it doesn't have curse words, because I've never known this uncle. He's a Baptist deacon. Never known this uncle to curse. It's kind of like, everybody's doing it. And that was the cry. I think that was the battle cry of the 60s. Now, I'm not saying that most people, meaning, you can paint with a broad stroke, but most people are like, just riding with the culture until it goes downstream into the rapids. I mean, because there are people that are trying. I really think, this is just me, I really think that there is, and I used to sit there when I was in college, crying my eyes out because I wanted my generation to form this counterculture, to just tell this reactive culture, that is against principled living, to just show at the door. But it's taking millennials and Gen Z, some of the ones that are smart enough and want to succeed, to kind of show us the way. In the political world, I'm a political scientist, I'm going to bring this up, guys, sorry. In the political world, there's like this little sports chant that's turned into a war cry. That's really got going against this current reactive culture. But I digress, okay? What I'm saying is, pattern culture is, we pick you up at the present moment, and we take you to your future. And it's by observing success patterns. And there's a variety of people that I think really have the success patterns in thought leadership. Les Brown is one. Dr. Dello Thoreau McNeil II is another. You think of the late Dr. Stephen Covey, the late Jim Rohn, the late Zig Ziglar. And now there's a new generation of coaching. And to be honest with you, pattern portal coaching, not necessarily credentialed to coach, but I have enough experience to know, I know how to overcome adversity. And say some college kids is to come to me coaching, for their career. I would know how to do it at a more wise state. Pattern portal coaching is not necessarily therapy. Now, that doesn't mean we don't care. That doesn't mean I don't care. It doesn't mean I don't empathize. But a lot of my coaching, my teaching, is really from the principles of my faith. And really and truthfully, I go to therapy. I go to therapy. Once a month to a few times a month, and the one I have right now is a more proactive, forward-thinking therapist. He's not the one's, sit there and just tell me what happened. What was the terrible, awful, dreadful thing that happened to you when you was 5, 4, I mean, you can cover that in therapy. But the good news is the one I have now, he's faith-based. He says, okay, you know what you're seeing here, but it's a pattern. What proactive action steps, choices can you make in order to get your equilibrium back and be happy? And see, the difference between therapy and my brand of coaching is I see myself as more of an advisor, okay? Advisory capacity. Back in 1997, when I was considering law school, it never even occurred to me in my wildest dreams that one of these days, I'd be forced to forego law school to become a coach. Back in 1997, I wanted to go to law school to become kind of countercultural. I wanted to fight for religious freedom and family values. But several things got in the way, and then I'm still going to have my love for the law. I'm still going to have a love for the causes I believe in, such as, religious liberty and return to traditional family values. But I think I've become more or less reactive. And coaching is where, believe it or not, I never thought I'd say this, My friend Jim Bob, he told me back in 2000 when I got restless after the divorce, he said, most times you make a difference one person at a time. And so I think if I can reach one person and make a difference, then that's what really matters. That's what really carries, I empathize. But don't expect to really go to a coaching session with me and expect me to be, well, tell me your problems. Mine is like, okay, you're in this fork of the road, in your career, or in your business, in your, even, I mean, I'm not really a relationship coach. I'm more of a business career style coaching deal. But I deal with some base emotions to help people, coast the rapids of reactive culture. Hope you've enjoyed listening to Empower You Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of Empower You Pattern 2.0. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you guys.